Just think, somewhere out there in the world, perhaps in your own home, perhaps sitting next to you on the bus, or wherever it is you're watching this, somewhere there's some rabid fan of the absurdly popular The Sims franchise who doesn't realize that this is where it all came from. All their dressing up, social networking, and locking annoying family members in their rooms until they pee themselves, it all came from here. SimCity gave the gaming paradigm a swift kick in the municipals back in '89 by defying convention and neglecting to include a finite end. Instead, it relied on addictive city planning and micromanagement of every fiscal, social, and environmental aspect of your own personal city. It was enough to catch the eye of Nintendo, who licensed the concept so as to develop and publish their own version as a launch title for the Super NES. As a result, this SimCity is a little different. Your guide to this new and exciting world of urban design is Dr. Wright, a huge-haired academic you might recognize from his cameo appearances in the Smash Bros. Series and The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. By starting in the practice mode, you invite him to pop up on occasion and give you tips about the various UI functions, including that RCI graph up there that indicates the needs of your city. At any time, he can be pressed into service by clicking on his hair up there in the top bar. He'll guide you through the steps for turning this chunk of land into a bustling metropolis, as well as rewarding your progress with gifts like your own house, a casino, or a grand statue of a certain plumber. To make this metropolitan masterpiece, you've got a palette of residential, commercial, and industrial zones, allowing you to designate where your citizens are to live, work, and build crap. In addition, you'll have to connect these neighborhoods with roads, light rail, harbors, and airports, and spice things up with the occasional park and stadium. But don't forget municipal services like police and fire departments, or your inhabitants won't be sticking around long. You can't see them, you can't direct their actions at all you can do is designate your plan and allow the SimCity algorithms and mechanics to run their course. Fortunately, for as hands-off as the nuts and bolts are, you're given a wealth of data to analyze and digest. A map function allows for graphical analysis of your town, from pollution to property value, crime to traffic congestion. If creation isn't your thing and you prefer having a defined goal, the scenario mode is for you. It drops you into a pre-made city and tasks you with the management and cleanup of a natural disaster, either historical or otherwise. Somehow I don't think it was Bowser who was running rampant through the streets of Tokyo back in 1960, but I'm willing to suspend my disbelief and try to pick up the pieces. Today there's a multitude of SimCity versions, variants, and offshoots from SimAnt to SimCopter to SimGolf. And yes, The Sims. But this is where it all began, the understanding that maybe a game doesn't need things like an ending or direct competition. All it needs is a good idea, executed wonderfully, to be a timeless classic.